Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here and welcome back to our video. So in this one we're going to finish Heroic 1 of the This is Magic Soul Rates, and also we're going to finish the Tier 1 of Heroic 2, This is Magic Soul Rates, and we're gonna take a look at both of the boss rewards. So with this fight here, I'm using Raven plus Kinfluence Sakumen plus Dr. Fate. I have Sword of Sinnoh Raven to keep her without any power, and Beta Club on Kinfluence Sakumen to deal a ton of damage. This was simply the most convenient team, but you don't really need to do this and have those artifacts to beat her. It was kind of the same deal on normal difficulty. I used this team on the main account, and then I used League of Arcane on the secondary account, and it was just as easy. If you can combo and chop her, she's easily the easiest boss in the entire game. But yeah, she's gonna apply those weakness stacks, and they can stack up to some nasty values that she deals to you, but she's not really gonna get to, especially if you can combo and chop, because like Raven, for example, has got 4 weakness stacks right now, but all she needs to do is basically block a hit at most, and that's not gonna cost us too much health. 4 weakness stacks, and yeah, level 10 Beta Club and level 10 Sword of Sin setup for this team, and the level 1 Zatanna's Puppet on Dr. Fate to get that little bit of passive stats, though we don't have much in terms of that. All the way to Heroic 2, I'll get to upgrade that to level 2. I haven't spent any money on artifacts for this alright, so kind of that's the margin that you should expect to upgrade the artifact to level 2, like finish the Tier 1 Heroic 2 most right guy, of course, unless you don't shatter anything that should drop randomly, and that's when you're gonna get the artifact to level 2. But in this fight is level 1. Just playing extra safe, not even trying to combo and chop a Raven, because I don't need to. Just keep pushing her to the corner. And that's gonna be about it for her. I'm gonna let Dr. Fate die here, because that's something I usually do with the Kinfluence Sakumen team, and Raven when I use Beta Club, because the game is gonna be like, oh, that's a lot of damage that you did there, are you hacking? There you go, some unusual gameplay bug for you. So I just want to avoid that, so I'll just let Dr. Fate go. And Kinfluence Sakumen is gonna end this with a special one. And there we go, Heroic 1, this is when I mean, not necessarily expect to get the legendary character, but it's a hard chance to get her. And if you've been following the channel, you might be aware that I am crazy unlucky with these solid rewards. And are we gonna get her this time? Nope. Well, it is what it is. Look, some people are lucky, some people are smart, some people are beautiful. I'm none of them, but nevertheless, we did not get Zatanna in this Heroic. Hopefully we get her afterwards. It's not a huge deal maxing out Zatanna, it's just gonna be more convenient, because you're gonna increase the chance of applying those negative effects, or actually debuffs. Bro, I've been so much on the negative effect side of things with the Zatanna's Puppet, but Zatanna actually applies debuffs, so let's be correct on that one. But yeah, she doesn't really need more than 3 stars, except for convenience purposes. Over here we have Mr. Freeze, and we're going to use Vixen and also Green Lantern here. We're going to try to get the machine gun set up again. And I used the 3rd special there because we need to get those passive stacks up before we actually get into the infinite power. Because if we don't do that, then we're not gonna be able to get those stacks at any point. It's not necessarily mandatory for this fight, but I was just curious to see how much it would take additionally to apply them and how it will go. At this point I should transition straight into a special 2. There we go, special 2. He's already heavily debuffed, and there we go, we have infinite power, or not. There we go again. And yeah, from this point, there we go, there's kind of no way you're losing it with Mr. Freeze, because he applies to negative effects by default, and you only need 3 of the 5 negative effects applied by the Zatanna Puppet itself up at any time, and it's gonna be easy to get that. What I want to be testing out when I obviously get more fight on the enemies, more health on the enemies, I want to test out if I can increase the dots numbers with John Stewart, Green Lantern, Arkham Knight, Batman, because I'm pretty sure that's hazard dot damage, and even though it's small numbers, that's actually a pretty big part of it, because just so many spheres that deal dot damage at the same time, and that might be worth trying. But yeah, the game just froze here, You know, it's lagging like crazy. I think those 3 fights that I did yesterday were kind of weird in terms of the game lagging like crazy. Maybe it was because I was downloading something on Steam at the same time, but I don't know. But that's Firestorm down. Next up at Ninja Catman, and we have the upgraded Puppet of Zatanna. Now it's gonna be a level 2. Will it be a big difference? Well, maybe because of the additional attack that it gives me, but not because of the actually artifact effects, because as I have said, the Ninja Catman can exploit this artifact to its maximum potential from like level 1, because they just get to apply all the debuffs that they need to. This man is gonna be a bit inconvenient, but it's fine. It's not like he's got absolutely any chance to live here. And I get hit there again. Look, Aquaman characters are not easy to combo in Chopped, and in my defense, the game was kind of lagging for those fights. Yeah, pushing back to the corner. And you can see, no matter how badly we mess up, there's no way we're gonna run out of Zatanna buff, or Puppet of Zatanna buff, or have any way of losing it, and to the point where it's inconvenient. There we go, in our third special, and this man should be down in a second. Beautiful. I'm so happy that this man is a tier 1 boss, and will have, for the most part, unless we get to high heroics, low health, because he's quite annoying to deal with, let's be honest. Next up, we're gonna have Boss John Sir Green Lantern, and we're gonna use the Battle on the Drowned team. I have sort of Salvation on Battle who Laughs and Dark Metal cards on Battle on the Drowned. I was just curious to see how much damage we actually get from her with the level 2 Puppet of Zatanna, but not by having that equipped on her. We have that equipped on John Sir Green Lantern, and that's gonna be just for passive stats, because as I said, Battle on the Drowned is gonna be very reliant on the passive attack of the artifacts that you're using. The higher they are, the higher damage you're actually going to be able to do. And yes, so far not so much, but we haven't stacked the infections yet. And with the infections fully stacked, we're gonna deal 2.6 mil. We didn't even do super moves, so it's already quite decent with kinda low investment value in this team. They are just amazing anyway. They're gonna be just a little bit less amazing with lower passive stats, but still amazing. And for the final fight of the video, we're gonna fight Boss Flash here with the League of Anarchy team. And he's got that thing where he gets more fast attack chance and fast attack damage. I think it's when you tag him or something like that, but I don't really care, because he's not gonna do much damage to me anyway. Special 2 in there. He's gonna take quite some damage here. We don't even have the Dark Metal cards. There we go, we have it again. And yeah, there we go. Thanks so much for watching, by the way. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. All that being said, I'll hopefully see you all in the next one, and the reward for Flash as well was also garbage. Goodbye!